Hi everybody. In this morning's video from AG Chelsea TV, I'll be bringing you the latest Blues updates. We'll start with Strasburg want Chelsea youngster for another season. According to L'Equipe, Strasburg are already considering extending the loan of one of the two Chelsea players they have had available to them this season. The League One side started the campaign with the services of Angelo Gabriel. After he made an impression during Chelsea's pre-season tour of the United States, he instantly made an impact on his new side, even being named their Player of the Month earlier in the season. However, with his return to Stamford Bridge after injury, he has left one other loanee as their only representative at their sister club. Andre Santos made the move there in January. However, it is fair to say that he has taken time to show his qualities at his new side. His lack of game time so far has seen Chelsea remain in constant contact with the League One side, as they are keen to not waste even more of his development for this season. He saw just minutes on the pitch in the first half of the campaign for Nottingham Forest in the Premier League, and is obviously keen to make an impression on his parent club. It looks as if his new home may be willing to extend his spell there already, suggesting they are clearly relatively pleased with what they have already seen. Current boss Patrick Vieira has already had plenty of positive things to say about the Brazilian, who was signed for Chelsea just over a year ago with real fanfare. If they can make Strasburg an ideal home for Santos in the long run, it would likely be beneficial for the Blues in the long run given the fact the two clubs fall under the same ownership. Chelsea sell Lukaku, sign Paulo Dybala. Chelsea have quite a few of their assets out on loan at the moment, including Kepa Arrizabalaga, Romelu Lukaku, and Ian Maatsen. It will now be interesting to see what happens with the trio in the summer. Maatsen, who is currently at Borussia Dortmund, has already suggested that he could end up staying where he is. Regarding Lukaku, a permanent transfer to Saudi Arabia looks possible. According to La Gazzetta dello Sport, Lukaku knows Roma will not pay €40 million, £34 million, to sign him permanently in the summer. At the same time, though, the 30-year-old also knows that he cannot return to Chelsea and stay there, the same outlet claims. La Gazzetta dello Sport report says Todd Boehly could now try and ship Lukaku off to Saudi Arabia, just as he did with Kalidou Koulibaly and Edouard Mendy last summer. It is a shame, as Lukaku is obviously a capable striker. This season, he has scored 18 goals in 37 appearances for Roma. If Chelsea can sell Lukaku this summer, then Boehly and the club will be expected to reinvest the money into a new striker. The Blues continue to be linked with a host of names, including Lukaku's Roma teammate Paulo Dybala. It has been claimed that Chelsea are already collecting information on the 30-year-old as they weigh up making a move for him. Dybala has been just as good as Lukaku in attack this term, coming up with 19 goal contributions in 20 Serie A games. If Chelsea sign the Argentina international, he could be a great addition to their squad. Chelsea will have to break transfer world record to replace star troubling Pochettino. Chelsea have reportedly been told that they will need to fork out £85 million to secure the signature of Mike Manan this summer. The AC Milan shot stopper is said to have been shortlisted as one of the Blues' top targets this summer. Despite them needing top-quality acquisitions in other departments, Todd Boehly will be busy again this summer with his current squad failing to meet the mark at present. Mauricio Pochettino is keen to sign a top-quality striker to lead the line for his side next season, whilst the addition of another midfielder should not be ruled out either. Chelsea are also scouring the market for defensive reinforcements, with Thiago Silva set to depart and Trevoh Chalobah expected to be sold for pure profit in the eyes of the financial regulations. The Blues are also keen to sign a goalkeeper as well, despite signing two last summer. George Petrovic and Robert Sanchez both arrived at Stamford Bridge ahead of the start of the season, though neither of them have convinced Boehly and the Chelsea recruitment team that they're good enough to be number ones for the club. As a result, the Blues are said to be targeting one of the best in the business, Manan. According to Calciomercato, Chelsea are keeping a close eye on the France international's situation at AC Milan in the hope of luring him away over the summer. Bayern Munich are also interested in the 28-year-old and have shortlisted him as the ideal successor for Manuel Neuer, who has reached the twilight of his career with the Allianz Arena outfit. Chelsea to battle West Ham for Serie A wingback. A report from Tutto Mercato Web claims that Chelsea have made an inquiry regarding the 23-year-old recently, and it will be interesting to see if they decide to follow up with an offer for him at the end of the season. The 23-year-old is reportedly on the radar of West Ham United as well. Bellanova can operate as a right-sided winger as well as a right-sided fullback. He has picked up 5 assists across all competitions, and his versatility will be a bonus for Chelsea if they manage to secure his signature. The opportunity to move to the Premier League will be a tempting proposition for the versatile wide player, and a move to Chelsea would be a major step up in his career. Chelsea could certainly use more quality and depth in that department. Reece James has had his fair share of injury problems, and Bellanova could be a quality option to have during rotation and injuries. Meanwhile, West Ham are keen on the player as well, and it will be interesting to see if the Hammers can win the race for his signature. Bellanova could be the ideal replacement for Vladimir Kufel in the long run. Chelsea are one of the biggest clubs in the country with substantial resources. It is fair to assume that they will have an advantage in the race if they are truly interested in signing the Italian. Any player would be attracted to playing for a big club like Chelsea. Even though they are going through a difficult patch right now, the Blues have a talented squad and a quality manager at their disposal. They could bounce back strongly with a couple of quality additions in the summer. And that's the final content of today's video. Like, subscribe to support AG Chelsea TV.